Hey guys, Al at Bethany Farm and Nursery coming at you again. This time, we're in front of our compost pile. So this is our new compost pile. We have another finished compost pile that I'm going to show you in a little bit. But I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about composting in general today. So our compost pile is big. Most people at home are not going to have this. The reason we have this is because we also own a landscaping company, Stonehill Landscaping out of Seymour, Connecticut. So what ended up happening is a lot of times when the landscaping company cuts grass, they bag it and they bring it up to us. So this was probably dropped off a day or two ago. We just haven't gotten a chance to throw it into the pile yet. They also bring back twigs, trees, stuff of this nature when they do brush removal. And that's really important because you have your green and you have your browns. And in order to make compost, you're gonna wanna add both. I believe you're supposed to add more brown than green. Lucky for us, we do. Also, the landscaping company, Stonehill, in the fall, when they're doing fall cleanups, they bring back all the leaves. So they have a big trailer and a leaf vac on it. They suck up all the leaves, they chop the leaves up, they bring it over here, dump it, I bring it to our pile. So another big aspect of composting is you wanna flip. The more you flip, the more active your pile is gonna be, the quicker everything is gonna break down into that rich, organic, humus-like compost that we did use in our no-dig beds on the other side of the farm. So, in order to know that your compost is hot, you're gonna wanna get a compost thermometer. Unfortunately, my compost thermometer just broke, but if you come in with me just a little bit into the pile, if you peel back the layers a little bit, hot to the touch, you can see the steam coming off the pile. I would say this is definitely probably at 130 to 150 degrees, which is exactly where you want it to be. So what's happening in here is all the microorganisms are breaking all of this down. And what's gonna be left is that earthy, dark, humus-like compost like you saw us use in our no-dig garden. It's gonna be rich, fluffy, it's gonna retain moisture, and it's gonna have nitrogen and phosphorus and all the things that plants love. It's basically an organic fertilizer, guys. So we come out here once, twice, maybe 3 times a week. I flip the compost pile. You gotta remember that the inside is always gonna be warmer than the outside. So what I like to do is I like to dig in relatively far and then pile on the top. That way the hot is breaking down the cold that's on the outside. We also do this all winter long, and we do sell the compost bulk, screened, unscreened, up to you. Little more expensive for the screened stuff just because we have to run it through our screener, which I'll show you when we walk over to the finished pile. So why don't we do that? Why don't we walk over to the finished pile and I'll show you the finished product. All right, so here we are, guys. Finished product. This is our compost pile, finished compost pile, all organic, basically made up, actually definitely made up of the same exact organic matter that I just showed you on our unfinished pile. So if you come in here, let's see, pull away, and look at that. That's what you want out of your compost, fluffiness. It's got that nice earthy smell to it. And you can see, now if I dig through here enough, we might be able to find one. But this pile is loaded up. Oh, we do have some insects right here, which is good. So they're breaking things down, creating little pathways. So that's one of the reasons why you want compost in your gardens, guys. It's gonna attract worms. Not only is it nutrient rich, but the worms are gonna build little tunnels. And that's naturally gonna aerate your soil, which is gonna help with water retention, moisture retention, all that good stuff. There should be some wormies in here though, so let me keep on, see if I can find one. Of course, when the video's rolling, you can't find Oh, here's one. So we got nice little red wigglers, and he just dropped. Oh, here's another one. That's two. Yeah, so that's a really good sign. If you got worms in your compost, you know you're doing the right thing. So as I mentioned before, guys, this is really good stuff. This is what we use in our garden. This is what I use in my garden at home. I have a huge garden in my backyard. It's one of my passions. I love it. I stand behind this compost 150%. As I mentioned before, we do sell it in bulk here at the farm. As you can see, we have a pretty massive pile. You can buy unscreened, so it might come with, you know, a half broken down log or two. Not a big deal, you can just pick out. But we do sell screened, and this is actually our screener right here. And this thing is great. So not only do we sell the screened compost, guys, but we have screened topsoil too, which I know a lot of contractors love, especially the guys that are installing lawns. Now's the time to do it. Mid to late May, cool nights, warm days, grass is popping, everything's green. Not only do we have the topsoil, we have a bunch of boulders. So if you're looking for decorative stones for your mulch beds, your property in general, maybe some stone to line the driveway, this is a great accent piece to any landscape, and we have a bunch of them. And then while I got you out here, like I said, this is our screener. This thing is a miracle worker. We do have bulk mulch for sale up at the farm. We have contractors coming in all the time to buy it. We got dyed black, we got dyed brown, and then we have the double shredded natural bark brown mulch. It is only the bark from the tree, so that you don't have to worry about insects. Basically, when they break down the lumber at the lumber yards and turn them into 2x4s, they peel back all that bark. That's what that pile's made out of. It's great stuff. We also sell a very interesting kind of mulch that I didn't even know existed till I started working here. It's called sweet peat. It takes about 2 years to make this stuff. It is sawdust and horse manure. 2 year, basically composting, breaking down. It leaves a really nice finish in your mulch beds. It's all organic. It continues to break down, so it turns into a nice humus, and it's very, very good with the soil moisture retention. So your flowers and your shrubs in your mulch beds are going to thrive if you use the sweet peat. It's a little bit more expensive than our other mulches, but it's definitely worth it. Another product here on the farm that I use in my own yard. So thanks for being here with me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed everything about the compost. I encourage everyone out there to create a compost pile yourselves. Grass clippings, house scraps, eggshells, old veggies, and your leaves in the fall. Throw it in the pile, flip that pile, go out, get yourself a thermometer that works. I'm gonna go get one that works. Put it in the pile. If it's 130 to 150, you know you're doing it right, guys. And if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, press that button down low, like it. Thanks for being here. I'll see you guys soon.